Hi, I'm Tony Fleming. Welcome to Fleming's Ultimate Garage. I just pulled the hanging tag off of this. This is our first E63. We've had a few E55s and things like that. And this is truly one of the more powerful cars we've ever had. It's over 500 horsepower of a hand-built V8 done by AMG to add to the E-Class line. It's now 6.3 liters instead of the previous years where it was supercharged 5.5 liter engine. And this car absolutely rolls on down the road. It has some, it doesn't come with a manual transmission, but it comes with what's called a 7-speed select shift. And you have 3 different suspension modes because this has an air suspension also. And it really, really works. The air suspension makes this car as stiff as a race car if you want. And it has paddle shifters, so as you're rolling down the road and you have it in manual, just click the paddle shifters up or down, whichever gear you want to go to. And the shifts are crisp, they're quick and they're fast, but if you have to get on the cell phone and do a little business, or just things stop you from being able to do that, maybe you just want to talk to the person next to you, just go ahead and hit it in automatic and it takes over from there. Fast, powerful, and spectacular in black. I've seen them in other colors, but really nothing looks as good as a black car with the black Nappa leather inside. And once we get inside the car, I'll show you some of the features that are in there. This car has way too much stuff on it to talk about in this video, but just to say today, it is loaded up. I have the original window sticker, owner's manuals, warranty books. The car's just been serviced at the local Mercedes dealer and it's only 28,000 miles. The 2010s are out right now. So typically cars have 15,000 miles a year. This car should have 45,000 miles on it already. It only has 28, it's very low miles. So let's look at some of the big things. 6-piston calipers. Not even Porsche does 6-piston calipers. 3 on each side, huge 2-piece rotors. You can actually see the bolts that hold the center section together, and then the hub is separate also. Cross-drilled. This car is easily capable in the 190 range, miles per hour. And I believe it's electronically governed, but it is capable of 190 if you can bypass that system, which I hear lots of people can do that. I don't know anything about that, so I just stay out of it. Great ground effects package. So you get a complete front different splitter in here with these exits for the air, driving lights, great side sills down there, rear lift spoiler, big fat rubber all the way around. How about I pop the hood and I'll show you where all the rumble is from. This is really cool when you think about it. This is truly the modern version of a muscle car. And the reason why I say that is, you know, this car started life as a regular E-sedan. Once it leaves the factory as the E-sedan, it completely changes and morphs from there. The transmission's been upgraded, the engine is taken out of the car, and these engines are hand assembled, bored to 6.3 liters, and then the guy who builds it right here, Sergey, hand signs his name to the engine so you can see who built it. You got a problem with it, you call Sergey right at his house. Call him right up tonight, he doesn't care. Anyway, maybe not, but nice packaging job, big heavy duty suspension. The air suspension is very nice. Everything's packaged nicely, all aluminum block and heads. You have to drive this car. It is just wicked fast. It handles and drives so well, but you can throw it in automatic and completely forget that you're in a 190 mile an hour sedan. And the reason you're going to forget about that is because we're going inside the car. Couple great features here. Mercedes does a good job of making it so that everybody can get to the power seats. They're right on the doors. You don't have to stuff your hands down there. Has lumbar here that you can adjust. These are heated and cooled seats and just nicely done. This is upgraded Nappa leather, top of the line, suede Alcantara interior. Even things like this, like the interior light. This ring lights up at night. This looks just like a great touch. This also has keyless go, meaning that you just hit the start button here on the shifter. Car starts up. Factory navigation here. Now here's what's nice, you know, a lot of people love the digital age, and I think the digital age is cool too, but here's a couple things that I like to be able to do. I like to be able to turn my music up and down quickly. I like to be able to hit the nav button. I don't want to have to go through a joystick, try to find everything that I can do to get it done. If I want to turn the air conditioning on right away when I get in the car, I don't want to have to sort through the joystick, go through the main menu, reboot Windows. I don't want to do all that. I just want to turn my air conditioning on, and Mercedes still does that, which is very nice. Nice here, little change holder. Glove box here, books, records. This is nice too. This is that dark burl interior. and they make it slit here, pieces of it, so when you open it up, it can actually roll like a roll-top desk does. Here's the keys that we talked about, the keyless go. It's got the factory phone built in right here. You can adjust the cups sizes, which is nice. And just a little, this may not seem like a big deal to you, but it's what makes a luxury car so much better than regular cars. Here's the paddles we talked about, labeled very nice and clearly, up, down, and that's how you shift it. You adjust the shift suspension here, the air suspension here. Also has parking sensors front and rear. You can actually raise the car. So let's say you're going over some, you get stuck somewhere in some rough terrain or some deep snow or whatever, you can actually raise the car with the air suspension just by holding the light down. Can't go four-wheeling, but anyway, has power rear shade. And the heating and cooling for the seats is so easy, it's all right here. There's cool in blue, heat in red. Nicely detailed trunk. Look how big this trunk is. The trunk goes all the way back. I can't even touch the seats. It goes all the way back to there. It's got a hole in the middle for it if you want to. It folds down, you can put a set of skis through there. In case you decide you want to change your own tire. Everything's back here. Look how nicely everything's packaged. The big batteries in the trunk where it's supposed to be on a race car. Toolkit. Want to close the trunk is power closing. There's really nothing you'd be missing. And that's what makes this car so cool, is it looks like a fairly sedate sedan, even though people who see it, who like cars, know exactly what it is. It's 911 fast, it's Viper fast, and it's 4 doors, and it's 4 people or 5 people to take for a ride, black, black, and black, and 20,000 miles. How about I let you hear this thing for a second, and you go from there. You know, the list goes on and on of options. I have the original window sticker, Parktronic, xenon headlights, killer sound system. We talked about the wheels and tires, sport exhaust, on and on and on. This truly is one of the greatest cars ever built, and this will go down as a classic modern muscle car. And 30 years from now, these cars will be selling for way more than what we're selling it for right now. Hey, we're Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Super proud to present this 07 E63, over 500 horsepower sedan, all dressed in black. Just waiting on a nice event out for the night. So call us 301-816-1000. We'll tell you all about it.